This is Chairman of the Board, Kenny Mitchell, who actually went to Indian Head School. Mr. Mitchell, what on earth are you thinking?
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And so I was challenged to do a polar plunge by the Board of Selectmen, okay? And the other 4 members all signed up, so I obviously had to. So Mr. Bloss, okay? Mr. Bloss is like Bill Belichick, okay? Mm-hmm. If you give him 2 weeks to prepare for something, he's just gonna ace it. So he's been home Googling the best way to enter the water, the best attire to wear, taking cold showers, so he'll be ready. Matt Dyer, okay? Matt's the youth of the group, okay? Matt's a little crazy, he's young. Matt got challenged to wear a tutu, okay? A pink tutu for the challenge on January 27th at 10 a.m. this Sunday. I ain't wearing a tutu, okay? Laura Kemet, okay? Laura, please don't make this woman jump in the water. Just let Laura just put her feet in and just be done with it, okay? Don't do that to her. Mr. Hickey. Mr. Hickey is the vice chair of the group. He thinks he's gonna back his truck up right here to the pond with the heat crank, so when he gets out, he can just jump right in. So anybody that puts his AC on Sunday, I'll donate another $50 to this great cause. So this polar plunge is for the Hanson PTO, all right? Melissa and her group did a great job organizing it. Please don't ask me to come, because I am a little bit crazy. But I'd like to challenge anybody just to donate $10. Anybody that watches this video, okay? Please donate. You have up until Sunday at 10 a.m. at Camp Kiwanee here in Hanson. All right? Thank you very much. You got that, man? Woo!
Congratulations, Mr. Mitchell. Well done. And look, he's still breathing.
Good morning. We're here at the Polar Plunge, this PTO-driven jump in the water with all these crazy people, and I think these two are mostly responsible for what's going on here today. Angela Green, who's the president of the PTO here in Hanson, and Melissa Valkovic. Valkovic. I knew I'd get that bad.
That's all right.
Okay, these two are responsible for what's going on here today. Can you give us a little rundown, Melissa, for everybody who might be watching today?
Sure. So today is our first ever Hanson PTO Polar Plunge here at Cranberry Cove in Hanson. We have about 52 brave souls who will be taking on the plunge. On behalf of them, they have been raising funds to donate to the PTO, and currently we're around $11,000 in donations, which is above and beyond what we could have ever asked for. So thank you, Hanson, for all of your support. The fire department is hard at work chopping away at the ice. I'm sure you can hear that in the background, and it is great fun watching them in their wetsuits and Gumby suits just cutting away with the chainsaws at hand. So,
Angela, you're part in this event, this wonderful event.
Yes, I did not come up with the idea. Melissa came up with the idea, and we all looked at her a little crazy at first, but apparently we have a lot of crazy people too in our community that love the idea, so she's done a lot of work to make this happen, and I can't wait to see, how it goes today. It's going to be awesome.
Well, Melissa, Angela, you've raised approximately $11,000, which is an amazing, amazing feat for an event.
yeah, mind-blowing, yeah.
I think we're going to have a lot of people here today, and it's unbelievable. Is the money earmarked for any specific thing?
So as a PTO at the beginning of the school year, we determine what our mission is and where our funds are going. So what we determined from this fundraiser and other fundraisers and events that we hold throughout the year, the money will go towards technology, so helping to support technology needs in schools, a school-wide or assembly-wide sound system for our principal to use. She has monthly assemblies that promote positive culture and community with our students, but needs something that will, get her voice from one spot to another. So we're working on that. Also, we help to fund enrichment activities. So that could be going on field trips or bringing something into the classroom, as well as just supporting teacher needs and requests. Just a few months ago, we bought adaptive seating for our 2nd and 4th grade classrooms so that students that might have a hard time sitting at a desk all day have a different way, have an opportunity to sit in something else that might be a little bit better for their wiggly bodies. So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere, because this production we're going to interview, we have superintendents, we have principals of schools, we have active community members, the whole the whole Hanson Board of Selectmen is coming here today.
We have grade 2 teachers.
And are we plungers? We have teachers coming.
Yes.
Are you plunging?
I am not plunging because I felt that as the coordinator, I would probably be running around like a chicken with no head, so I am not, but my husband, who inspired the entire event, he will be plunging, so he is taking one for our family. He is our representative.
Angela?
I am not plunging because I'm going to be helping in the parking lot to make sure that we get everyone in here safely. So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we'll be back to you. Don't leave. This is a WHCA production. Oh, look at that, a nice square hole. Well done.
I can imagine.
Tell you, that was great at the 5. When you said that for Brook Street, man,
I looked there anyway to move.
that was a great time to fire that up. And as soon as you turned it off, everything. Keep it up, right? Yeah. Sold.
There's better be some decent. Can I blow in this? What does this do? Oh yeah. How do you do that?
Mike just looked up. There was nothing going on at, yeah. So we booked it for the middle school.
I probably. But no, we're not sure that like when they close up earlier.
Hello.
Hi.
That proceed this to finish off this video and audio technique. This one's
All you got to do is
okay. Okay. Perfect. So I just have to get
voice straightened out.
Did I get what?
The voice thing straightened out.
Yeah, we're all set.
You good with him?
Yep. Yep. You call me.
Yeah, but I don't even have a phone number. I'm Bob.
It's my husband.
We're here at Cranberry Cove for the beginning of the polar plunge, but if it wasn't for these three gentlemen that I have right here with me today, we wouldn't be able to have even got out here because there's 4 to 6 inches of ice that they cut in order to make the hole so everybody could do the plunge. Robbie O'Brien, how was that job?
It was a little bit more than we thought. It was much thicker. We thought that with some of the warmth and rain that we had that it would bring the thickness down, but it was about 7 to 8 inches at the thickest point with some of the ice. So with the help of 2 of the divers from the fire department and the highway department, we were able to cut it up in about an hour.
Dave, what's your take on this? You plunging today?
No, I'm not. We brought down a road saw to help cut the ice. The chainsaws that we used, we took all the oil out of them, so there was just vegetable oil in them, so no pollution into the pond, and they did a great job out in the water. I stayed on the shore.
Chief, you're partaking in this. You look pretty dry. I don't know. O'Brien looks like he's all wet. Would you have a dry suit on?
Yeah, yes, sir. We had fun out there. It was fun. All for a good cause.
You plunging today?
No, sir.
Jerry, come on. A guy as active as you are. All right, well, here you have. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to have some more interviews for this 2019 Polar Plunge here at Camp Kiwanee.
When they get here, we'll do it. But they just don't bring it up.
Turned out was nice because I already. I have some cash.
Oh, the cranberry one. Yeah.
So we're going to all of us. Is it okay if I turn on some music? Okay. It's not very loud. But we gotta party this up a little bit.
with one of the plungers, Greg Diesso. How are you?
I'm a little cold. How you doing today?
Well, it's a little chilly, but I'm dressed much more clothing than you are. You've got your shorts, your sweatshirt. You ready to go in?
Ready to plunge, ready to support the kids.
How'd you do with the fundraising part?
About $75. I put the post out there a lot, but unfortunately not a lot of people supported.
That's all right. Anything and any effort, it's pretty brave to get into this water today. It's pretty cold out here. I hear it's like 28 degrees right now.
28, 15, whatever it is, it's all for the kids, so that's what we're here for.
Thank you, my friend. It's good to see you, and thank you for coming today.
Talk to you later.
Nice to meet you. What grade are you in?
So you're doing video, right?
Yeah.
I'm not on there right now, am I? No, you're not.
No, not if you
You're
don't
going to
want
edit
to.
anyway.
You can warm it up for me.
Is your daddy running? Is he good at plunge? Yeah. He is. How do you feel about that?
Scared.
He'll be fine. He looks like a strapping guy.
What do you think?
I'm here with two polar plunge supporters. You here to support your dad, kiddo?
Sure. Fine. Yeah. Whatever. I guess I am.
You think it's gonna be cold out there for him?
Yes.
You ready to jump in yourself?
No.
And that was a quick no. We're here at Camp Kiwanee for the polar plunge. And we're here with a plunger. What possessed you to go into the water today and be a polar plunger?
Well, I grew up in Hanson and went to the Whitman-Hanson School District, and I've been away in the military for 15 years, and I was able to go ahead and make my way down there from Hanson Air Force Base for a good cause, and figured why not.
Well, we thank you for everything you do, and thank you for coming to the polar plunge and raising funds to support the very thing that this event is all about.
Oh, no problem. I'm very glad to do it.
Thank you. And we have three very, very brave ladies here this morning. As you can see how they're dressed. They can't wait to get into the water. And she's telling me you have a total of 8. What's your names?
Michelle Costa, Carly Manter, Jennifer Costa.
And what possessed the three of you to come out in this frigid weather and be a polar plunger?
Our awesome PTO. PTO and our students.
All for the kids. All for our kids.
As you can see, the three of them are teachers, and they're here in support of Indian Head School, which is a great thing. Did you know that the superintendent and the assistant superintendent are also plunging today?
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yes, I did.
So what a support and a congratulations to the three of you. You're very, very, very brave. I'm in the first group.
We have an extra tutu.
There we go. Well, I can show you, but we can get to that later. I have on this bathing suit that my wife, as I get up and said, I'm putting this on. She said, don't wear that one, wear this one. So it should be a fashion statement together. Thank all three of you. It's very important to support education, and I know you guys are all in. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I have two very brave school committee members, Mr. Boyce, who is a member from Whitman, and Mr. Jones, who is a member from Hanson. And Mr. Jones has brought his son for support. Liam, what do you think of your dad jumping in this frigid water? Is he pretty brave?
Yes.
Mike, what do you think? Why are you doing such a crazy thing for such a good cause as this?
Well, it's all for the schools, but a little concerning when you're pulling in those 2 ambulances in the parking lot ready, so.
Well, I asked the fire department if anybody ever gets hurt at a polar plunge, and they said, I hope not today. What do you think, Mr. Boyce? I think Mr. Small egged you on.
You know, Mr. Small did egg me on, and that was fine. I got my niece who's coming down. She's actually diving a little bit later. She's in a different group. But it is exciting, and as Mr. Jones says, with his son and with all the kids, I spent a dozen years volunteering at the Indian Head School. I know how much it means to just have a few extra dollars, setting up maybe computer equipment, and I've seen some of their needs, so that's really cool. I like that part. and I'm ready to go. I was skating last weekend, so I don't mind going below the ice once I was above the ice.
What group are you guys in, do you know? First in, first out. I think Jones is first in and Boyce is first in. All right. Well, we'll see you shortly because I'm on the #1 team too. We'll be going in first. So congratulations and thank you to both.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I know, I see you like on Facebook every day. Yeah, he is.
That's crazy, you know that?
We used to kind of work together as a publishing company.
The weather is getting to be closer to freezing. Superintendent Simonak just showed up with his family. Jeff, wife, kids, what do you think about Dad going in this cold water today?
I believe he is very, 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 very gonna be freezing cold when he gets out. Probably.
Mom, what do you think?
I think he's very brave to be doing this.
Hey, my glasses are fogging up. That's how cold it is. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be quick in and out, I think, today.
Well, it's definitely going to be quick in and out because we're all on Team 1, but thank you for supporting such a great cause. Jeff, do you realize this event has raised between $10,000 and $11,000 with Chris Jones, the principal at the high school, being the biggest fundraiser?
I didn't realize that. Actually, Steve Toxie just told me it's close to 11 grand. I think it's great community support, and we're looking forward to more events like this.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you for your support. And we have Selectwoman Laura Kemet here. Laura, what possessed you to do this?
You know, I'm asking myself the same question, Bob, this morning. I'm saying, Laura, what were you thinking? It seemed so distant when I said yes. It seemed like years away, and here we are today.
Well, the funny part is I tried to push all the superintendents and principals and everything in, and then I realized all that did was push myself in.
Yep, there you go. That's what happened. I did a little, like, come on, guys, giving the other selectmen a hard time, and then you're committed to it. You can't back out.
Rumor is Mitchell photoshopped. He was in a hot, heated pool, and he photoshopped it because he couldn't be here today.
I can't verify that. Wes Bloss was here with him. We couldn't have 3 of us, or it would have been a quorum. So Bloss and Mitchell, I don't know. You'll have to talk to those 2 about it.
Well, the question is at the next selectmen's meeting, was that thing photoshopped?
We'll put that on the agenda.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you for coming today.
Good luck.
We're at the Polar Plunge with 2 of Hanson's finest administrators. We have the superintendent of schools, Jeff Simonak, with us, and Chris Jones, who's the principal at the high school. And by the way, Chris, you raised the most money, so that means I take you and your family out to dinner, because that was one of my pledges. Whoever raised the most money, I'm buying dinner.
Good for me. That's I just like that everybody gave that much money. I've been told to go jump in a lake a couple of times, but it's nice to see people are going to pay me to do it. So,
well, what actually possessed you? Is it the PTO? Who twisted your arm?
I think I might have been close to publicly shamed at a school committee meeting or something, but somebody challenged me, that being you, and I love a good challenge. So, and plus it's, you know, the opportunity to help out the kids, that's awesome. If I can help out a bunch of kids by just jumping in some cold water, count me in every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Thank you very much. Thank you for raising the funds, and most of all, it's such a big event. If you look around, there's hundreds of people here that can't wait to plunge. So we're in the first group. Good luck.
Awesome. Thanks, Bob. Thank you.
It's about 5 minutes of 10, and I'm here with the superintendent and the assistant superintendent. Gentlemen, what possessed you, George?
I just thought it was a great idea. Just here to support, and I don't mind the cold weather.
No, I thought when Melissa came to me with the idea, she goes, "What do you think?" I said, "It's the first time. Why not?" And I'll be the first one in. Great.
You guys on team one?
We're on team two. Team two. Aren't you on team two?
I'm on team one, I think. Maybe team two. I don't know.
We can all go together.
That's it?
I'm going to follow the directions.
Jeff, if you think I'm going in twice, no way. It's going to be team one or nothing.
There you go. And thanks for motivating people at school committee and talking about it. I think it's just a great community event. Look at the people around here. I'm shocked. It's great.
I can't believe the amount of people that have come out and braved the temperatures today to support a school district, but what a fabulous school district it is. I couldn't be more proud. There's a bunch of teachers here. There's a lot of support. There's a tremendous community output. It goes to show you good things are happening at Whitman Hanson.
And I wanted to just say, you mentioned Chris Jones, the high school principal, raising the most money for a PTO event not in his school. It's a true community effort.
Excellent.
True community effort.
And I was thinking Jones was just after me having to take him and his family to dinner.
I think that was it. I think he sponsored himself.
There you go.
Thanks, Bob.
Why don't you grab that? Give it to me. I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of it. Oh my God. I'll get rid of it.
Hey. How are you? I'm dying to know. I'm really nervous. Oh, yeah, you have to slip it down. Looks like a winner. Can you tell all the way?
Plunger's side right now, we'd appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Jim.
I tell you, it's getting warmer. Just stand at water's edge, That person going in with that white shirt.
We're not going to get that.
Here we go. Do they shoot a gun off or something?
Plungers, please come back, plungers. We're not quite ready just yet. Come on, let's get it. Come back. Yeah, and if you want your red balls and plungers, kind of stand over here. We're going to get a 1 minute.
It's stalling. It's stalling.
Say a little something before they jump in.
They should have a starter's gun here.
All right, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? All right, on behalf of the Hanson PTO, I would like to welcome you to the first ever Cranberry Cove Polar Plunge. Come on! Thank you to everyone who has helped make this day possible. Whether you are brave enough to plunge, one of our town personnel helping out, or generous enough to donate financial and emotional support, our organization is thankful for all of you. We cannot express enough the gratitude we feel at this very moment. Taking a unpaid, don't get emotional. taking a phrase from what our kiddos talk about in their classrooms every day at our wonderful elementary school. Our PTO bucket is full. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's get
This is a one-way ticket for me right now.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, goes first? Who wants to be the first one? All waiting for each other.
donating their time and effort to make our town a better place. This includes
Kevin.
the Board of Selectmen
Kevin.
members,
They should have a stand.
thanks, Kevin. Thank you, members. Matt, that's an amazing start.
Thank you. Got $300 for the Hanson PTO this Tuesday.
On your mark.
Let me know when it's okay. All right, we're done. Let's go.
On your mark.
Kevin.
I'm sorry? There's a red glove over there. I think it belongs to her.
That's mine. No.
No, this one here. It goes to her once at 9 o'clock.
All right.
Okay, sure.
Brave parents, guardians, and community members who are willing to come out and plunge for our students at the Heather, it'll be okay. On your mark.
No, Jesse's right there. That's the fourth one. Listen, mommy's gonna go and then we're gonna be on the side.
Brian's going now. He's got cranberry. He's got
Brian making you?
to our group number 3.
Okay. Here we go. Here comes Mommy.
I repeat, do not go in. All right, Brian. All right. Gate number 4.
Always like guys standing right anyway.
Oh, Mama.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, you didn't put your head under. You didn't put your head under.
Let's give a big hand for all of our plungers who went today. You guys rock. We salute you. We are truly grateful for all of your support. The things that we are able to provide our teachers and our students with, we would not be able to do without your support. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. That concludes our plunge for today. So go home, get warm, and talk. Hopefully you have funny stories to share about plungers you knew going in today. Yes.
It's the first annual, right?
First ever. We'll see.
Yeah, well, the weather cooperated and everything.
It did.
Carol, I kissed my first girl in Indian Head. I had my first teacher crush in Indian Head. I read The Devil and Daniel Webster for the first time in Indian Head. This is Mr. Scratch. I taught 25 years at Indian Head, met Joanne at Indian Head, sent Nathaniel to Indian Head, and now I have given my manhood to Indian Head.
We are so grateful.
Thank you, Melissa. You're the best.
This is cool. I gotta say.
Well, this is the moments after the polar plunge, and it appears we all survived. I'm standing here with Selectman Wes Bloss. Wes, what do you have to say after the first polar plunge?
I have been taking cold showers and hyperventilating and going outside without a shirt on and standing there in like 10-degree weather going, oh, I'll never survive. And this was easy as anything.
So you recommend then we should have twice as many plungers next year, not to be afraid of the cold and for such a good cause, because they tell me it's going to be an annual event.
You know, 68 years of my looking at those L Street brownies in South Hanson saying, what are those wackos thinking? I would never do that. And 2 days ago, people saying, well, will you do it next year? It's like, no, this is absolutely once in a lifetime, never again. Now it's like, oh, okay, no, that was fine. That was easy. Sure, absolutely. For the money we've raised for the PTO, do it again.
So we are now officially indoctrinated into the wacko group you're calling the L Street Brownies.
I guess we are, Bob, you and me, and 48 or however many other people. Yeah, we are officially wackos.
This is the after polar plunge update, and I'm here with the PTO president, Angela Green. How did you think it went?
I think this was an amazing event. I think we had a ton of people here supporting. The jumpers all had fun, and it was awesome. It was a great success, and you know, it just shows that people do support the school system and the PTO. So perfect.
Well, Angela, is this going to be an annual event now? We're already gearing up for next year. I just interviewed Mr. Bloss, and he said he's definitely coming back, so we should have twice as many plungers, you think?
I think that it is something that we can definitely look into doing. I think there was a lot of people that were nervous about it at first, and after seeing this one, maybe there is a lot of interest and something that we can bring back.
Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. It appears that sometime in June there's going to be another big PTO event at Hanson Middle School. It's just a rumor, but Angela's working on it, so thank you for...
in May.
Okay, it's going to be sometime in May, so stay tuned. But Angela's working on it, and we want to thank her for everything she does for the students of the Whitman-Hanson Regional School District. Thank you to the PTO also.
And thank you to the community for always supporting our crazy and fun ideas that we do.
What's your thoughts, Melissa? What an event.
It was amazing. We are blown away by the amount of support we received today. I was in tears earlier. People just coming out and asking how they could support us, people making signs for the plungers, people cheering them on. We had such an amazing crowd here today. Our hearts are full. Our bucket, as I said earlier, our bucket is full. We are just so blessed to have such great community turnout and such a wonderful community to raise our children in.
Well, Melissa, the towel we're holding up seems to be the reward for the brave plungers today. Being one of them, I can tell you that the water was cold, but it wasn't as cold as anticipated. The anticipation probably was more than the actual shock of the water.
I can imagine. As the coordinator of this, I was asked several times if I would be plunging today, and I did say no because I felt that there would be too many things that I would have to be tending to. So my husband jumped as a representative of our family, but everybody came out of the water saying it really wasn't that bad. It's kind of like when you go to the doctors and you're getting a shot. You're waiting for that pain, and then you get the shot, and it's not really that bad. So that was good news.
All right. Well, question for next year: we doing this as an annual event?
So I do have to go back to my other committee members. I can't make the decision on my own, but given the success of today, I don't think it is. I think it could be a possibility. I think it was a great way to bring our community together, and I think that we are looking forward to doing other events that, in the future, that would do the same thing.
Well, I heard rumor that there may be a May event for something like a family day that PTO is working on. So this is just a little beginning of what the Hanson PTO does and the good things they're doing for this community to support education. So congratulations, Melissa. Congratulations to you and the committee. We're very, very proud of you, and we're looking forward to your next event. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an annual event. I've got the feeling. Thank you for watching this WHCA production.